Here between Norway and Denmark. It's another Scandinavian derby. They met just 25 hours ago at the end of the main round, and here they are again battling for a place in the final. And it's a game between our two most recent women's champions, Denmark, who claimed the crown 2 years ago in Poland, and Norway, who won it 4 years ago in Zagreb, Croatia. And in the battle they had, just as I said, 25 hours ago, Denmark won that 2-0, winning the first set 25-18 and the second set by a single point, 19-18. And what was a bit of a heartbreaker for the Norwegians in the end, having built up a nice lead in that second set before Denmark built their way back into it and claimed the points. It was Lena Gildenlove, number 3 for Denmark, who was one of the heroes of the day for them in that game with 14 points. And Freya Fagerberg between the posts, also denying the Norwegians. In Denmark's quarterfinal this morning, they had a fairly handy win over Poland, 2-0, winning the first one 23-18 and the second a bit closer, 24-21. And again, it was Lena Gildenlove who was absolutely outstanding in that one, 28 points in the game, with Henrik Fiegelsberg adding another 10. Norway won a cracking quarterfinal this morning in one of the relative upsets, I suppose you could say, at least in terms of in form and on paper, having lost one set against the Dutch. They managed to beat them in the shootout. Mariella Martensen, the hero in that game, with 20 points. Vegan Shaw on 18 and Katinka Helfig with 16, a real high scorer that was winning the first set 28-25, losing the second by a single point, 25-24, and then winning 8-4 in the shootout. So shortly after the game yesterday evening, myself and Marcio Menino were joined by two of the Norwegian players, Tonje Lerstad and Martine Velfler, for a little chat, and they were disappointed, of course, by the loss to Denmark, but knew that today was the big day, and so far they've been performing. They knocked off one of the pre-tournament favourites, the Netherlands, a side that beat them fairly convincingly as well just before the championship began. They now into the medal round. No matter what happens here, both sides will have a chance to compete for a medal. And of course, both only interested in tomorrow's grand final at 4 o'clock Central European time. Both are in search of their second Euro gold. Norway with a few more medals in Euro history, with 1 gold, 2 silvers and 2 bronzes. Denmark with their gold from 2 years ago and a couple of silvers to boot there. Now referees for this game make it an all-Scandinavian affair, as we have the Gomer brothers, Martin and Johan, from Skåne in Sweden. So a real Scandi party here to get the semi-finals evening underway. We have another semi-final on at the same time over in Court 2 between Germany, who have been unbeaten in this championship so far, facing Spain. Germany and Spain await the winner of this one. Looks like we're just about to get underway here. Some players to look out for. Freya Fagerberg, I mentioned, in goal, the only goalkeeper in for this match. The other one, Mathilda Johansson, has been dropped from the 10-player squad. Lena Larsen, the specialist, number 11. Fuglsbjerg on the right wing. Ulrichsen I really like in the centre of attack on the line. Lindgaard and Gildenlove, also great wingers. As for Norway, Tonje Lerstad in between the posts, had a fantastic championship so far. Her and Thea Granlund sharing goalkeeping duties. Mariella Martensen, their top scorer in the championship so far. She plays in both ways, as does Elisabeth Hammerstad when required. Also Marta Sirén Figenschau in on the line, a bit of a revelation for them at this tournament. So we're ready to go here. It's going to be Norway attacking from right to left in their turquoise light blue kit. Denmark in the red tops and black shorts from right to left. Swedish referees are happy to get this underway, and it's almost picked up immediately by Norway. Eventually they get their hands on it. Good capture there by Julie Aspelenberg. It'll be Norway attacking first, with Martinson down the left-hand side, receiving the pass, doesn't fancy the shot straight away. Hand is up for passive play already, ball across, it'll be a spin shot by Martinson, but she leaves the ball behind. Referees are happy there was no foul there. Seeing the replay, if there is one, exactly what happened. No time for that at the moment. Because Denmark are in attack with Lena Larsson trying to find a way through. Fires that one into the top right-hand corner. And there's our first 2 points of the semi-finals.
The time of the scoreboard.
Mariella Martinson again. This time saved. And a good stop as well by Fagerberg. Delegate.
Once again we have a technical issue.
Asking for the game to be halted because at the moment the scoreboard isn't working. Now it is. Maybe someone just forgot to turn it on. So we'll have to catch up a little bit here on the scoreboard in the arena. And a nice crowd building up here between the 2 main courts. Both Denmark and Norway well supported here. Norway having just played in one of their placement matches and beating Poland. Now down courtside to support their women. Denmark's men preparing for their semi-final against Russia, which comes up right after this. They won't have the joy to be able to watch this live, but hopefully be watching back afterwards here on HFTV or Viaplay or many of the different broadcasters broadcasting this game, which is fantastic to see the interest around Europe and worldwide in this championship. Larsson out to Gildenlova, thought twice about shooting and eventually went for it. Not a bad effort either off the crossbar. The rebound picked up by Martinson. She's helped out by Figenschau, right beside her, Haltvik. Into Haltvik looking for a way through. Lays it off to Mariella Martinson from the left wing, and this time she makes no mistake. 3rd time lucky for her. Norway off the mark.
0.
And it's 2-all. Larsson out to Gildenlova. Oh, got a touch on the way through. That sent it just past the hands of Tonje Lerstad.
Norway 2. Student for the mistake.
Scoreboard going a bit wild here. Not sure if you can hear the announcer, but he's a bit lost. It's 4-2. Hand is up for passive play. Oh, that's a nice pass out to the left-hand side. Haltvik connecting with Martinson nicely.
And the score
all
is
square.
even.
4-4. It's all about Gildenlova on the left-hand side for Denmark. Ball out to her again. No space for the shot. Will they try again? They will indeed, but inside before she took the shot. Good defending by Elisabeth Hammerstad. And Julie Aspelenberg beside her. Ina Grimstad in the specialist jersey going the long way around to the right. Will there be space for her? And the move doesn't quite work out. There's no space down the right-hand side either. That's going to open up space for Martinson on the left again. And this time she puts it away. Picking up where she left off in the quarterfinal this morning with 20 points then. Already delivered 4, and Norway have the lead. Ball behind the back is no good, goes over the sideline, but the referees call a halt to it anyway. We saw a foul before that pass was laid off by Anne-Cecilia Muller. And it'll be Muller got us underway again. We'll change up on the left-hand side for Denmark with Lindgaard. She goes for the lob, and she makes no mistake with her first shot of the day. Cecilia Lindgaard draws Denmark level. Both sides very, very even, as they often did yesterday. These goalkeepers that made the difference in the end. Ball into the line. Bit of a mix-up here for Norway, and a penalty given. They changed it up and created some space down the centre. Ball inside to Marta Siré and Figenschau. There is a penalty. Mariella Martinson steps up to face Freya Fagerberg and places that one past Fagerberg.
Norway 8, Denmark 6.
Storming start here for Mariella Martinson. First couple of attempts didn't work out, but since then 3 out of 3. Lindgaard down the left-hand side. Referee's calling a penalty here. It'll be a suspension as well, I think, against Elisabeth Hammerstad. Yeah, it is indeed. She was looking for the attacker foul, but in the end, calls the foul herself, just a bit late coming into the contact. not much you can argue with that. So for Denmark's penalty, it will be Lena Gildenlova up against Tonja Lerstad. Lerstad goes the wrong way. Gildenlova brings Denmark level. Almost 4 minutes played here. Blistering pace from both sides early on. Norway with the empty switch and trying to create space, but the referee's happy to continue. And with that, Martina Velfler had a shot on. The suspension is still given. Katinka Haltvik stays down. I think it was good refereeing. Haltvik went down under the challenge. The referee said play on. So the shot was missed, but Denmark will be short one player for this attack. There's Emma Mogensen. There's the guilty party. Haltvik still down, and hopefully she'll be okay. Such a crucial player for them. Scored 16 points in their quarter-final win over the Netherlands. Looks like a bit of a bang to the head. And hopefully she'll be okay. Looking a bit shook up at the moment, so we'll need a bit of a break before going back on. Denmark get us back underway, playing 3 women against 3 in attack now. Larson looking to go alone, breaks through, good stop! Rebound to Gildenlova. And dropped over the keeper, nothing unfortunately. Tonja Lerstad can know about that one, but a great save at the beginning. Brilliant reaction by Gildenlova to pick up the rebound to give Denmark the lead. Haltvik already back on, well that is a trooper. And a nice pass as well down the left-hand side. Gorgeous finish over the keeper. Mariella Martinsen in terrific form. She takes a break and in comes Susanna Pedersen in defense, number 8. Looking for the block here down the far side. It's a save. Tonja Lerstad picks up another one.
6-6, 5 minutes remaining until the end of the cross
Read it well. Not going to fall for that cross goal shot on this occasion. Haltvik into the line. Velfler over the head of the keeper, and it's all coming good for Norway in attack at the moment. Martina Velfler gives Norway the lead again. 12 points to 10. We're just past the halfway mark in this first set. Larson, ball across, and it's dropped momentarily by Gildenlova. Picked up again, ball into the line to Ulriksson, into the bottom left-hand corner, drawing Denmark level. Velfler looking for a quick counter-attack, but nothing doing. Good transition defense there by Denmark. Velfler lays it off and goes into the line. Grimstad waiting on the right-hand side, but it's Martina Velfler again. Bounces it past the keeper, and nothing Fagerberg can do about it at the moment. Had such a good game yesterday when they met. And unable to stop the onslaught of Norway's attack at the moment. Shot wide by Gildenlova. A real break here for Norway. The two teams have been trading 2-pointers throughout this first set. Now a chance for Norway to extend their lead for the first time to 4 points. Ball into Haltvik again. Little 1-2 with Martinsen over the keeper again. This time off the crossbar. Missed opportunity. And finally a miss for Mariella Martinsen, who I think has scored 4 in a row leading up to that. Larson on the left-hand side now. Ball into Ulriksson. Down the centre, it's wide to the left, but the referees say there was a foul. Inside defending, called against Julie Aspelandberg. Gildenlova, who just missed her last shot. Down the left-hand side, steps up to try and make up for it with this penalty. And she does exactly that. That level, 14-14. This is exactly what you want to see from a neutral perspective. Just adds to the nerves if you're a Norwegian or a Danish fan. Haltvik eventually finds Mariella Martinsen again. Another bounce shot, and the bounce shot past the keeper seemed to be working a treat. There was only one by Velfler which bounced up and over the crossbar, but besides that, the relatively flat bounce shots are doing the trick. Ulriksson. Ball out to the right-hand side. That's a good finish. Lena Gildenlova in real form today. And that ball thrown a bit too hard over the sideline by Lerstad. Not much that Velfler could do about it. Denmark, having just gone level, a chance now to snatch the lead. 2.5 minutes left in the first set. Ball out to Gildenlove again. This one off the post. Rebound picked up by Ulriksson. She makes no mistake second time around, and that seems to be the difference here. The breaks going Denmark's way. There's a couple of times where it's either a save or off the post, and the ball comes out for the rebound. Denmark quickest to that rebound. Velfler in on the line, over the keeper's head. That's a brilliant shot. Keeper stood her ground, but wasn't expecting the lob on this occasion right through her hands. 18-18. Well. 2 minutes left in this first set. Gildenlove again. And Gildenlove delivers again. Brilliant from the right-hand side.
Norway 18.
12 points already in this first set from the Danish winger. Martinsen. Altvik. Martinsen again. Got plenty of space there. That's a good block down by Emma Mogensen. Finally a big block for the Danes. And the momentum shifts yet again. Larson on the left-hand side. Vogelsberg in the center, playing a real playmaker role here, just laying the ball off over and over again. The shot is saved by Lerstad, and the foul called against Aspeland.
20, Norway 18.
Suspension called against Hammerstad. Who gets a red card with that second suspension. It's a bit of a disaster for her and for Norway, because she can play both ways, but a very important defender. And Gildenlove now to compound the pain and give Denmark a 4-point lead with just over a minute left on the clock in the first set. Grimstad, as a specialist again, the same move over and over again, but it seems to just draw the attention out to the right-hand side. Little 1-2 there. Haltvik goes alone, saved. Oh well, she hasn't made many saves today. But times like this and in games like this, it's not about how many you make, it's about when you make them. That is a very timely save for Freya Fagerberg. Gildenlove now looking for the one-pointer. She delivers. 5-point lead. With 30 seconds left now in this first set. We're going to keep the process here, but they maybe resigned themselves to losing this first set. The pass a bit too much on it. Will it roll over the line? No, it's just about kept out. And that'll be that now. 15 seconds left in the first set. Really neck and neck for about 8.5 minutes. But couple of breaks going Denmark's way, and I'm staying a bit cooler in these attacking situations. That's given them the first set here. That's the end of the 10 minutes, and the first set goes Denmark's way. 23 points to 18. Very similar first set that we had yesterday in the main round game. In that case, it was 25-18. After the first set, but the story is very much the same. Both teams going at it hammer and tong for the first 5-6 minutes or so, staying very even as well, and it was only in the last couple of minutes that Denmark stayed a bit cooler, had a couple of breaks which went their way. That's all it takes really at beach handball. Well, we go back to 0-0 for the second set. We'll be back with live coverage of that second set in about 2.5 minutes time. At the break, it's Denmark who lead 1-0 over Norway and won the first set 23-18.
Happy birthday, Axel. We wish you all the best. Big applause for one of the best photographers here on the event. Happy birthday, Axel.
Especially for you, Axel.
Spin,
The very best photograph. Molim всички да го аплодираме, уважаеми дами и господа.
Applaus, big applause for Axel. Norway, spin and goal. Denmark 6-6.
Да го поздравим с тази песен, DJ Teo, Mr. Axel.
Mr. Axel, this is especially for you. Goal. Norway pro. Goal! Save! Wait. Denmark 18. No.
So we're back. There were your highlights from the first set, in which Denmark beat Norway 23 points to 18 in. We're just over a minute away from the start of the second set. Semi-final of the Women's Beach Handball Euro 2021. Denmark having been one of the outstanding sides of the championship so far, alongside Germany and Spain in the other semi-final. Norway, who've had their ups and downs so far in the competition, have found their way to this stage after a brilliant victory in one of the most entertaining quarterfinals of this morning against the Netherlands. Now have an uphill battle, a very similar situation to yesterday, where Denmark won the first set fairly comfortably. Norway came out really strong at the start of the second set, and were so close to picking up the victory in that second set yesterday. Denmark just snatching it at the end, 19 points to 18. Hopefully we'll see a similarly tight second set here. Maybe even a shootout, perhaps. Here's the women's semi-finals. We've got the men's coming up in about 45 minutes time, and here on center court we have Denmark against Russia. A double Danish delight here on Saturday evening at center court in Varna. Denmark, the defending champions in both competitions, having won gold for the first time in both men's and women's competitions 2 years ago in Poland. Looking to do the double again. The men's side are in imperious form. It looks a bit tighter on the women's side, but in beach handball, nothing is for certain, and that's what makes this second set all the more interesting. And we're underway now. The tip-off picked up by Mariella Martinsen, shoots into an empty net, and that's going to be a penalty and a suspension, I reckon. No suspension for Sandra Hansen. She's given the benefit of the doubt. That's what I get for trying to predict what referees are going to do. Beach handball refereeing is tough enough. Martinsen with the penalty beats Fagerberg and gives Norway the first 2 points of the set. Larsen in the center of attack as a specialist, looking to come at it with speed. Fugelsbjerg, and that's a nice save, well read by Tanja Lerstad. He's not being fooled by the far post shots, and it's very well read, I have to say. These Danes do love a good far corner shot. All across the left, recycled, hand up for passive play now. Out to Fugelsbjerg again. What will she do this time? This time she goes near post. She learns her lesson and draws Denmark level. That's Ina Grimstad in as a specialist again. The attacking lineup staying very much the same. Velfler in on the line. Haltvik goes through alone. That's a nice finish by Katinka Haltvik. Down the other end, an immediate response by Ann-Cecilia Muller. A bit of a bark of frustration by Julie Aspelandberg in the Norwegian defense, claiming that her teammates in attack are not getting off quick enough. Proven by the fact that Muller had that uncontested shot. Here comes Haltvik again. Out to Martinsen. Ella Martinsen. Doesn't matter which wing she's on, but she's in form. She is in form. Good finish there. Norway keep their noses in front for now. Ball across to the line. That's a beautiful pass. Keeper comes all the way out. And it was just a case of Cecilia Muller keeping cool and placing that one past Lerstad. Grimstad, the specialist on the left-hand side now. That's going to open up space again for the line this time. Velfler, bottom left-hand corner. Martina Velfler in really good form on the line, and that is so important for this Norwegian team. They need every single shooting player to be on top form here if they're going to claim this second set. Bugelsberg again. This time off the crossbar. Picked up by Gildenlove as she tries to lob the keeper, but it bounces out. And a much-needed stroke of luck there for Norway. They deserved it at this stage. So many times saves or shots off the post have ended up back in Danish hands and they've been punished for it. Martinsen, Haltvik almost leaves that behind her. Picked up ball into Velfler, and that's a penalty for a little shove on the back of Martina Velfler. The guilty party on that occasion was Ruka Enfolsen. No suspension given, just the penalty for Martinsen. Save by Fagerberg. So important in the match yesterday between the two sides. And so much responsibility on her shoulders as the only goalkeeper in the squad. With Matilda Johansson out of the 10 players squad for this game. Haltvik into Velfler again. That's a nice finish. Denmark in a bit of trouble here, down by 4 early on.
Norway 10, Denmark 6.
Muller, Larsen, and this time it's Gildenlove out on the right-hand side. She makes no mistake. And that's what I like about this Danish team in attack. Always willing to mix it up, throw players into different positions and look for different looks. And Emma Mogensen has a chance to claim this one. I think she has as well. Referees say it was an attacking foul in the end. It was a collision between Aspelandberg and Mogensen. Referees say it was Mogensen who was the one doing the fouling on this occasion. Haltvik looks for an option. Ball into the line to Velfler. Save down low by Fagerberg. And that's a couple of big saves in a row. She gets a high five from fellow goalkeeper Johansson on the sidelines. Denmark responding to their moment of trouble well. And that's a good stop, and it's just gone over the sideline. Save by Tonje Lerstad. Reading those shots beautifully now in the second set. Can they get another stop here? Larsen, this time out to the left-hand side. That's another save, and what a stop this time over the end line, so it's Norway's ball.
Norway 10, Denmark 8.
Lindgaard, oh so confident always, never going to stop her from taking on a shot, but a brilliant save by Tonje Lerstad. And Norway have an opportunity to extend their lead to 4 again, and they make no mistake. Mariella Martinsen, yet again. Staying cool and calm. She's done it all before, a lot of these Norwegians have. Lindgaard again, tries to lob the keeper, but it's caught, and a chance down the far end for Velfler, but she has no support on the sides to stay cool and hold on to possession. Just past the halfway mark now in this second set. Norway up by 4. Martins again on the right, into Velfler, almost loses her balance, and well, you can see a bit off balance there. The shot came in, but over the top of the crossbar. Denmark stay within 4. to Ulrichsen in the line. Keeper comes flying out. She sends her the wrong way.
Denmark 10, Norway 12.
And as soon as Norway look to be stretching themselves away from the Danes, they keep clawing their way back into this second set. It's just like they did yesterday evening. They snatched it in the end with a 1-point win. And they do it again here. Norway up by 4 again. Larsen now on the right-hand side. Fuglesbjerg out to Gildenlove, off the underside of the crossbar. No need to check that one. That was clearly over the line. Referees can check if the ball goes over the line in those situations. Looked pretty clear to me. Let's see what the replay suggests. Yeah, well in. Denmark back within 2. How will Norway respond? Altvik out to Martinsen again. And another block. Referees are happy it was a legal one. Ulrichsen down the other end. And Denmark are level.
Denmark made the score even.
Great response, Frida Ulrichsen. It all came from a huge block by the Danes, and with that a timeout. Norway unable to stretch ahead by more than 4, and they're pegged back 14-14. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in this second set. Norway need to win it to send this one to a shootout. And Norway looking slightly the better side in this second half, but the goalkeeper battle between Freya Fagerberg and Tonja Lerstad is so even. Fagerberg looked a little bit lost in the first set and early on in the second, but beginning to find her form now. Made a few wonderful saves and getting a lot more support from her defense as well. And Norway seems to be relying just a little bit too much on Mariella Martinsen in this second set. Need to spread the love a little bit more and maybe change the approach when it comes to the specialist, because they have Ina Grimstad there as a specialist, but she's being used more as a decoy than anything else. Here we go again. Grimstad right on the left-hand side. Martinsen over the keeper, who is standing almost back in her line, but still managed to be lobbed. And that requires a real perfectly weighted lob. It's exactly what that was from Martinsen. Norway have the lead again, but for how long? Not very long at all. Gildenlove, yet again from the right-hand side, proving almost more effective from the right in this match than she was in the left early on. Altvik looking for the pass. She receives the pressure on her from Mogensen. Ball into Velfer on the line. Save and a good stop as well. It's a goalkeeper ball. Freya Fagerberg read that one really well, and there was a bit of a tough angle for Velfer with her shooting style on the left-hand side of the line. Keeper had her angles covered well. Once again, Gildenlove, now Denmark with the lead. They're just so quick. They waste absolutely no time. It's always a 1-2 pass situation for Denmark when they counter. Martinsen, it's over the top, and they can't afford to do that in these situations, Norway. With the emphasis so much on that right-hand side of attack, it's almost impossible for it to work all day long. Ball into the line now, and that's beating the keeper. Ulrichsen with another 2-pointer, and Denmark now up by 4. How quickly things change here. It's not quite a carbon copy of what happened yesterday, but not too dissimilar either. Martinsen again down the right-hand side, saved again! Got inside, contact with the ball, and the Danish defender, and it'll be Norway's ball for now. And they mix things up a bit. Seems like Denmark are pretty happy to give Martinsen the shot from this position. Ball into the line, over the keeper, and it's inside, called by the referees. A minute left on the clock. And one more point for Denmark here should seal the victory. Fuglesbjerg, Larsen in the specialist position out in the left-hand side. 1-pointer attempted into the top left-hand corner. 5 points between the sides, and that should do it. Norway can't hang about here if they want to turn this around. They need 2 points and they need it now. Halfvik stuck in the center of the court. Halfvik out to Martinsen again. He puts it away. 3-point game. The ball almost thrown away there, which could have made things very interesting.
Denmark 21, Norway 18.
Still with a timeout if they want it, and that's exactly what they want. 3 points up, 18 seconds left. And for Denmark, it's all about killing the time here and killing off this second set.
Denmark.
I said it before, I'll say it again, the focus being so much on the right-hand side here for Mariella Martinsen, and really Denmark happy to let it happen. Ina Grimstad used as a specialist for the entire game, but I don't think she had a single shot in anger. And while Denmark have been able to spread their attacking a fair bit with, to be fair, Lena Gildenlova scoring an incredible 24 points. The focus down the other end has been very much on Martinsen. She scored 24 of her own, but hasn't received the same support in attack that Gildenlova has from her fellow Danes. Final 17 seconds here. Fugelsberg looking for it. Ulriksson into Fugelsberg. Little 1-2. And there's another one-pointer for Melanie Fugelsberg. And they're already celebrating. 5 seconds left. 4 points between the sides. Will there be one more shot? It really doesn't matter at this stage. It's one more save for Freya Fagerberg. And Denmark are going through to the final for the second Beach Handball Euro in a row. And in the end, it's a fairly comfortable 4-point win. That's what the scoreline suggests, but it was anything but comfortable for the vast majority of these 20 minutes. They win it 2-0, 23-18 in the first set, 22-18 in the second. Oh, well, I gave some reasons there. We'll hear from the Danes in a few minutes as to exactly what they thought happened in this game. You have to credit everyone who played on this Danish side. They're really spreading it out in attack. Lena Gildenlova with an incredible 24 points. Freya Fagerberg with some important saves at crucial times, supported by her defense. And overall, you have to say they deserved it. Norway had their chances there. They had a 4-point lead in that second set. They couldn't hold on to it. Now we're going to hear from one of the Danish players, hopefully in a moment. Before or after we're going to hear, we'll hand it over to Marcio right now.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Did you ever think for a moment that you could reach the final?
2 seconds.
Did you ever think that for a moment you couldn't reach the final here after this second half, very strong second half from Norway?
I think that after the first half, we had all the confidence that we needed, and we've been playing like this the whole tournament, and this is our routine, and I don't think any team can match us when we do it the best way.
Which team would you prefer in the final?
I have no idea who can come in the final.
Spain or Germany?
Well, I don't really care.
That's a champion speech. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much. Thank you.
Back to you, Chris.